Guess where I'm going? To the dump. However, I'm driving my car today. Thelma's car today. Mine apparently has a dead battery. This cold weather, minus 5 to 15 degrees below zero at night, has apparently killed the battery. And it's not that old. It was a cheap battery. And it was a replacement from a battery. I bought a battery at Walmart a couple of years ago, and it went bad, and they replaced it with a brand new battery. However, that battery now is apparently dead. I got my car started with my little booster pack, but it wouldn't stay running. So, here we are in Thelma's Jeep, and I'm going to take a little guided tour around some other streets in Mechanic Falls. This is North Main Street, I think, and we're going to turn left here onto Benson Court. My mother was a Benson, some of you know that, and I'm just going to go down here because it's a little court with, what, 5 houses in it, and to my left right now is where one of my uncles used to live, and I have to turn around now and go out because I'm at the end of it. So this was Benson Court. This is Benson Court. I don't know what it used to be, but it is Benson Court now. Named after my uncle. And his daughter's probably watching this video. How you doing? And I may burn up a lot of my 5 minutes just turning around. But then we're going to head up Oak Street, which is where I basically grew up. From the age of 6 to 17, my family lived on Oak Street. And I will try to turn the camera around at that point because the right side of the street will be more where we lived. Here's the old Methodist church on the left here, which is no longer a church. It's just a big empty building. That's where Thelma and I had our wedding reception 50 years ago. We're now turning on to Oak Street. There's a car coming down here. So I'm going to turn the camera around and hopefully it will show. That's the Nazarene Church. So you'll just have to excuse me for the twirling and stuff. Here's one of the couple of newer houses here. I had a paper route on Oak Street and Pleasant Street, which runs parallel to the left. This little trailer here was one of my paper customers. From the time I was 12 and a half till about 16, I had a newspaper out in the morning. And there's a light gray house, and then there's this darker sage green. This is the house I grew up in, Oak Street. And then another of my Uncle Benson's lived in this big house with his 4 children. And this was the Lamb house. And then this yellow house here was one that Ted Parker built in a field that he owned to move from where this house is now. This old family house was here. In fact, Jeff Parker had a birthday 2 days ago. He is 70 years old. My best friend in the neighborhood. His birthday was the day before mine. My birthday was yesterday. Okay, I'm going to spin. That was the Chase house at the time. I'm going to spin the camera back around here to face me. Hopefully you got a little bit of a view of Oak Street. I could show you the trailer park. We moved from Oak Street up to this trailer park here. In fact, my parents were the first trailer in the park back in 1970, summer of 1970. We were way back up there in the top left corner. And that was the Mottram Trailer Park at the time. I can't see what I'm doing. Time's up. Have a good day.